did she say? What will we watch? What can they teach us? What is your favorite color? What was the answer? What do they study? What did you see? What will happen next? What can you cook? What is the time now? What was the movie about? What do you like to read? What did he ask? What will she wear? What can I bring? What is your job? What was the problem? What do we need? What did they find? What will be difficult? What can you fix? What is your hobby? What was on the table? What do you think? What did you draw? What will you learn? What can we do now? What is the price? What was in the box? What do they sell? What did she give you? What will the weather be like? What can I say? What is that building? What was the date yesterday? What do you usually eat for breakfast? What did you talk about? What will you tell him? What can you see from here? What is your plan? What was her name? What do you wanna be? What did he break? What will they bring? What can we play? What is the capital of Japan? What was the purpose? What do you often do on Sundays? What did you forget? What will happen if I press this? What can I help you with? What is the next step? What was the result? What did they believe? What did you write? What will be important? What can she offer? What is your goal? What was the most fun? What do you listen to? What did the sign say? What will you choose? What can he build? What is your best memory? What was the food like? What do we need to know? What did they hear? What will I study next year? What can I suggest? What is the difference? What was the reason?
When do you wake up?
When did she arrive?
When will they come back?
When can I see you?
When is your birthday?
When was the school built?
When do we eat dinner? When did he finish his homework? When will it stop raining? When can they play soccer? When is the next class?
When was your last trip?
When do you usually go to bed? When did you start learning English? When will the movie start? When can she use the computer?
When is the party?
When was the picture taken?
When do you drink coffee?
When did the shop close?
When will the bus arrive?
When can we go home? father visit?
When can I open the present?
When is the festival held?
When was the song written?
When do you watch TV? When did they move to Japan? When will I get a new phone?
When can he eat the cake?
When is the deadline?
When was the castle constructed?
When do you feel happy?
When did the earthquake happen?
When will you clean your room?
When can we swim in the pool?
When is the holiday?
When was the letter sent?
When do you take a shower?
When did the concert end?
When will she cook lunch?
When can they use the gym?
When is the game on TV?
When was the light turned off?
When do you visit your grandparents?
When did your father leave home? When will the homework be due?
When can I try that food? When is the cherry blossom season?
When was the car fixed?
When do you listen to music?
When did you lose your key?
When will they sing that song?
When can he start jogging?
When is the best time to call?
When was the door unlocked?
When do you feel tired? When did we meet for the first time? When will you send the email?
When can she join the club?
When is the school trip?
When was the cat found?
When do you wear a coat?
When did the dog bark?
When will the show begin?
When can I take a picture?
When is your next appointment?
When was the window broken?
When do you brush your teeth?
When did you finish that book?
When will the rain stop?
When can we see the stars?
When is the exam?
When was the computer fixed?
When do you go shopping? When did she learn to drive? Where are you going? Where did you go yesterday? Where will you live next year? Where can I find a good restaurant?
Where is the bathroom? Where was the concert held?
Where do you work?
Where did he put the key?
Where will they meet?
Where can we play baseball?
Where is your school? Where was the party?
Where do you usually eat lunch?
Where did she buy that dress?
Where will the bus stop?
Where can I charge my phone?
Where is the nearest station?
Where was the book written?
Where do they live now?
Where did you park your car?
Where will we stay tonight?
Where can I sit down?
Where is the post office?
Where was the photo taken?
Where do you study English?
Where did you find this map? Where will he go on vacation? Where can she buy tickets? Where is the library?
Where was your hometown?
Where do we meet?
Where did the accident happen?
Where will the new store open?
Where can they get water?
Where is your house?
Where was the mistake?
Where do you keep your books?
Where did they see the dog?
Where will I wait?
Where can I find a dictionary?
Where is the lost umbrella?
Where was the treasure hidden?
Where do you usually go on weekends?
Where did you hurt your leg?
Where will she put the flowers?
Where can we ask for help?
Where is the hospital?
Where was the bicycle found?
Where do they play basketball?
Where did he learn Japanese?
Where will you travel next?
Where can I exchange money?
Where is the famous temple?
Where was the cake baked?
Where do you buy groceries?
Where did you put your glasses?
Where will the meeting be held?
Where can she find a quiet place?
Where is the teacher's office?
Where was the document signed?
Where do we need to go first?
Where did they hide the present?
Where will the children play?
Where can I take a taxi?
Where is the main gate?
Where was the movie filming?
Where do you often go shopping?
Where did she spend her childhood?
Where will the train leave from?
Where can they learn cooking?
Where is the mountain view?
Where was the painting exhibited?
Where do you usually spend New Year's?
Where did you lose your wallet?
Where will he live after graduation?
Where can I see the schedule?
Where is the best coffee shop?
Where was the money kept?
Where do they work out?
Where did the light come from?
Who are you? Who is that boy who broke the window? Who is coming to the party? Who lives in that house? Who did you meet yesterday? Who will help me with my homework? Who can answer the question, who is your favorite singer? Who was the first person to arrive? Who teaches your English class? Who did she call this morning? Who will drive us to the station? Who can fix this computer? Who is at the door? Who was the winner of the game? Who likes chocolate ice cream? Who did they see at the park? Who will take care of the dog? Who can lend me a pen? Who is your best friend? Who was talking loudly? Who wants to play outside? Who did he invite to dinner? Who will clean the kitchen? Who can speak French? Who is the tallest person here? Who was singing that song? Who eats breakfast every day? Who did you talk to on the phone? Who will open the new store? Who can find the lost key? Who is making that noise? Who was sitting next to you? Who knows the answer? Who did they choose for the team? Who will read this book next? Who can solve this math problem? Who is the new student? Who was the girl picture. Who plays the piano well? Who did you visit last weekend? Who will be the leader? Who can carry this heavy box? Who is your mother's friend? Who was the person wearing a red hat? Who wants more pizza? Who did she write the letter to? Who will turn off the light? Who can help us move the desk? Who is the owner of this car? Who was standing there? Who wants to drink juice? Who did he give the present to? Who will be at the meeting? Who can explain this rule? Who is going to the museum? Who was the person who helped you? Who needs a pencil? Who did they wait for? Who will wash the dishes? Who can bake a cake? Who is coming with us? Who was running in the park? Who wants to go first? Who did you ask for directions? Who will pick up the mail? Who can draw a nice picture? Who is wearing a blue shirt? Who was walking with the dog? Who eats a lot of vegetables? Who did he travel with? Who will set the table? Who can translate this sentence? Who is the teacher's helper? Who was cheering loudly? Who wants to learn Japanese? Who did she argue with? Who will organize the event? Who can show me the way? Who can show me the way? Who can show me the way? Who can show me the way?
Why are you happy? Why did you call me? Why is she late? Why do you study English? Why did he run away? Why is the music loud? Why don't you come with us? Why are they laughing? Why did we stop here? Why is the door open? Why do you like that song? Why did it snow yesterday? Why are you wearing a hat? Why don't they play soccer? Why did the bus leave early? Why is this exercise easy? Why do you need a new phone? Why did you break the rule? Why is the school closed today? Why don't we eat pizza? Why are you feeling sad? Why did he change his mind? Why is the water cold? Why do you want to go there? Why did she look surprised? Why are the lights off? Why don't you ask the teacher? Why are they waiting outside? Why do did you forget my name? Why is the street wet? Why do you often read books? Why did we win the game? Why is your back so heavy? Why don't they try harder? Why are you working late? Why did the cat run fast? Why is the air clean today? Why do you wanna be a doctor? Why did you shout suddenly? Why is the sky blue? Why don't you take a rest? Why are they so quiet? Why did he help us? Why is this book popular? Why do you wear glasses? Why did you arrive so early? Why is the window dirty? Why don't we start now? Why are you standing up? Why did she leave the party? Why is the test difficult? Why do you visit the library? Why did they choose this color? Why is the floor sticky? Why don't you tell me the truth? Why are you eating alone? Why did he write that letter? Why is your bicycle new? Why do you need this map? Why did the baby cry? Why is the food delicious? Why don't they come inside? Why are you holding a box? Why did we lose the match? Why is the music too loud? Why do you wanna learn judo? Why does she smile at you? Why is the internet slow? Why don't you try again? Why are you looking at me? Why did he buy an old car? Why is the answer wrong? Why do you like to draw? Why did they go to the mountain? Why is the room dark? Why don't we have a party? Why are you wearing a mask? Why did you move your desk? Why is this exercise useful? Why do you go to the gym?
How about meeting tomorrow?
How important is this lesson?
How do they decide the price?
How did you find your way home?
How will you explain this to him?
How can she drive the car?
How many times have you been there? How exciting is the game?
How do we use the library?
How did he find the answer?
How will we celebrate the victory? How can I stop the noise?
How much milk is in the bottle?
How long does the class last?
How do you pronounce this word?
How did she get that job?
How will they change the plan?
How can we save water? How about going shopping?
How useful is this device?
How do they communicate?
How did you take this picture?
How will I know the time?
How can he learn about history?
How many subjects do you study?
How deep is the snow?
How do we protect our health? How did he fix the bike?
How will she prepare for the trip?
How can you cook this dish?
How about a movie tonight?
How strong is that rope?
How do you manage your time?
How did they build the pyramids?
How will you send the letter?
How can I get better grades?
How much does the bag weigh?
How simple is the rule?
How do they vote?
How did we learn to talk?
How will he feel when he moves?
How can they clean the clothes?
How often do you call your mother?
How beautiful is the scenery?
How do you learn new
How
words?
did she draw the map?
How will we know if it's true?
How can I use this coupon?
How many pages are in the book?
How warm is the water?
How do they travel to space?
How did you get this injury?
How will they start the race?
How can he win the competition?
How about waiting here?
How safe is the area?
How do we control the fire?
How did you finish the homework?
How will she choose the winner?
How can we avoid traffic?
How much coffee do you drink?
How honest is the boy? How do they grow rice?
How did he manage to escape?
How will you spend your free time?
How can I open the file?
How often do you see him?
How difficult is the language?
How do we help the poor?
How did she find the answer key?
How will the situation change?
How can they persuade us?
How many pencils do you have?
How cold is the room?
How do you clean your room?
How did you know my plan?
How will we make a decision?
How can he memorize things?
How about inviting them?
How fast can you type? What do you want to drink? What did you make? What will be on sale? What can we discover? What is the address? What was the book title? What do they often talk about? What did she recommend? What will you ask him? What can he learn quickly? What is your opinion? What was the animal? What do you look for? What did you copy? What will the trip be like? What can I practice? What is the biggest city? What was the message? What do they use? What did he borrow? What will we eat tonight? What can you repair? What is your mother's job? What was your score? What do you want to buy? What did you promise? What will she show us? What can they do for us? What is the smallest unit? What was your wish? What do you usually do after school? What did the teacher explain? What will you draw? What can he cook well? What is the theme? What was the weather like? What do we hope for? What did you sell? What will be difficult to understand? What can I check? What is the main an idea. What was the feeling? What do they dislike? What did she find in the box? What will you wear to the party? What can we plant? What is the best way? What was the biggest surprise? What do you save money for? What did he learn today? What will they do with the prize? What can you teach me? What is your favorite subject? What was the noise from? What do you usually drink for lunch? What did you imagine? What will the time be in an hour? What can I read about? What is the first letter? What was your dream? What do we celebrate? What did they build? What will the train stop for? What can she fix in the house? What is your favorite song? What was the color of the car? What do you think about the movie? What did you share? What will you pack? What can he write about? What is the meaning of this word? What was the news? What do they worry about? What did you finish? What will be the next step? What can I eat now? What is the next topic? What was your answer? What do you want to study? What did she cook? When is the final match? When was the mistake corrected? When do you read the newspaper? When did he buy that hat? When will the flower bloom? When can we buy tickets? When is the science fair? When was the cake baked? When do you play video games? When did you decide to move? When will I see you again? When can she leave the office? When is the meeting starting? When was the music composed? When do you feel hungry? When did they build this part? When will the clock strike 1? When can he play the piano? When is the swimming
was the bicycle stolen? When do you use an umbrella? When did you last see him? When will the shop open? When can we eat the apples? When is the harvest time? When was the fire put out? When do you need a break? When did she change her job? When will your parents retire? When can I visit your house? When is the concert tonight? When was the money counted? When do you get your salary? When did you arrive at the airport? When will the baby wake up? When can they watch that movie? When is the history lesson? When was the picture painted? When do you take the train? When did he start walking? When will the door open? When can we finish this work? When is the school library open? When was the old building torn down? When do you write letters? When did the typhoon hit? When will the sun set? When can she borrow the book? When is the class over? When was the letter received? When do you feel relaxed? When did you get your license? When will they move the furniture? When can I use the new tool? When is the national holiday? When was the photo developed? When do you visit the museum? When did the volcano erupt? When will you send the package? When can he visit the zoo? When is the presentation? When was the dog adopted? When do you wear sunglasses? When did the accident occur? When will the light turn green? When can we meet the singer? When is the last train? When was the story published? When do you go to the dentist? When did she travel to Paris? When will the package arrive? When can I get help? When is the final report due? When was the table repaired? When do you drink tea? When did you learn to cook? When will the leaves change color? When can they try the sport?
Where will we put the chairs? Where can she find a cheap hotel? Where is the information desk? Where was the party held last year?
Where do you hang your coat? Where did you hear that news?
Where will they build a new school? Where can I get a map of the city?
Where is the nearest bank?
Where was the phone left?
Where do we throw away trash?
Where did the music come from?
Where will I meet my friend?
Where can he find a bigger size?
Where is a science lab?
Where was the old library?
Where do you wanna live someday?
Where did he see the famous singer?
Where will you put the picture?
Where can we take a break?
Where is the swimming pool?
Where was was the mistake made?
Where do they go for vacation?
Where did you get that book?
Where will she buy the flowers?
Where can I find a good doctor?
Where is a bus stop for Kyoto?
Where was the event first held?
Where do you usually walk your dog?
Where did you leave your luggage?
Where will we have the class?
Where can they park their car?
Where is the ticket counter?
Where was the food prepared?
Where do you keep the extra key?
Where did she find her ring?
Where will he wait for the bus?
Where can I buy souvenirs?
Where is the nearest police?
Where was the car repaired?
Where do they usually play video games?
Where did you catch the fish?
Where will the concert take place?
Where can we find a bookstore? Where is the public phone?
Where was the key found?
Where do you feel safe?
Where did the train stop?
Where will you store the documents?
Where can I find the manager?
Where is the main road?
Where was the house painted?
Where do they usually have a picnic?
Where did he see the rainbow?
Where will she wait for her turn?
Where can they get information?
Where is the exit?
Where was the report written?
Where do we get our textbooks?
Where did you eat dinner last night?
Where will the meeting start?
Where can I wash my hands?
Where was the vending machine?
Where was the package delivered?
Where do you go for a haircut?
Where did they build the tower?
Where will I find the best view?
Where can she buy medicine?
Where is the lost property office? Where will the meeting start?
Where can I wash my hands?
Where is the vending machine?
Where was the package delivered?
Where do you go for a haircut?
Where did they build the tower?
Where will I find the best view?
Where can she buy medicine?
Where is the lost property office?
Where was the experiment done?
Where do you usually buy bread?
Where did the students gather?
Where will the fireworks be held?
Where can we watch the game?
Where is the nearest gas station?
Where was the damage caused?
Where do they practice their instrument?
Where did you get the idea?
Where will he go for his birthday?
Where can I check the time?
Calling me.
Who was laughing?
Who wants to be a doctor?
Who did you study with?
Who will bring the drinks? Who can operate this machine?
Who is responsible for this?
Who was the person talking on the phone?
Who buys new clothes often?
Who did they invite to the wedding? Who will finish this task? Who can climb the tree?
Who is feeling cold?
Who was watching the game?
Who wants to go home early?
Who did he get the news from?
Who will fix the broken chair?
Can remember the date? Who is waiting outside? Who was late? buy the tickets?
Who can write a poem?
Who is the strongest person? Who was afraid of the dark?
Who likes to sing karaoke?
Who did she give her old books to?
We'll check the answer.
Who can lift this weight? Who is your father's boss? Who was reading a newspaper?
Who wants to try this new food?
Who did they talk about?
Who will turn on the computer?
Who can tell me the time?
Who is taking the photo?
Who was walking fast?
Who wants to visit Kyoto?
Who did he learn the recipe from?
Who will open the window?
Who can drive the truck?
Who is the champion?
Who was helping the old woman?
Who wants to listen to music?
Who did you borrow this from?
Who will bring the dessert?
Who can explain the meaning?
Who is always smiling?
Who was hiding in the room?
Who wants to ride the bicycle?
Who did she meet at the airport?
Who will wash the clothes?
Who can find a taxi quickly?
Who is writing a letter?
Who was waiting in line?
Who wants to learn coding?
Who did they thank?
Who will prepare the presentation?
Who can build a robot?
Who is the captain of the team?
Who was the person with the big bag?
Who wants to practice English?
Who did you send the package to?
Who will pay for the dinner?
Who can teach me how to swim?
Who is eating the cake?
Who was the last person to leave?
Who wants to travel abroad?
Who did he invite to the concert?
Who will remember this day?
Who can finish the race first?
Who is the little girl?
Who was sitting in the front?
Who wants to wear the new shoes?
Who did she ask for money?
Who will help us next time?
Who can draw a beautiful flower?
Who is making coffee?
Who was looking at the Why did we take this road? Why is the price so high? Why don't they ask for help? Why are you studying so hard? Why did she open the door? Why is the coffee hot? Why do you walk to school? Why did the teacher call you? Why is the movie famous? Why don't you sit down? Why are you talking quietly? Why did he forget his lunch? Why is the air conditioner on? Why do you feel nervous? Why did they send that email? Why is your hand red? Why don't we go to the beach? Why are you taking notes? Why did you miss the class? Why is the train late? Why do you want to sing that song? Why did we choose this route? Why is the painting so big? Why don't they have a break? Why are you running? Why did she bring a cake? Why is the park crowded? Why do you like to wear red? Why did he apologize? Why is the game fun? Why don't you turn off the TV? Why are they practicing now? Why did you sell your bicycle? Why is the chair broken? Why do you think so? Why did the lamp fall? Why is the water running? Why don't we wait a bit? Why are you holding that book? Why did we choose this school? Why is your voice low? Why do you often feel sleepy? Why did she travel alone? Why is the box empty? Why don't they try the food? Why are you cleaning the room? Why did he look worried? Why is the bus full? Why do you always smile? Why did you take this photo? Why is the window closed? Why don't we play outside? Why are they buying new shoes? Why did we climb this mountain? Why is the street name long? Why do you carry a big bag? Why did she wear a coat? Why is the test tomorrow? Why don't you ask him first? Why are you here today? Why did he speak quietly? Why is the floor clean? Why do you want to learn how to cook? Why did they laugh at the joke? Why is the sky cloudy? Why don't we meet at the station? Why are you eating quickly? Why did we need a map? Why is the school so big? Why do you hate vegetables? Why did she buy 2 bags? Why is your homework easy? Why don't they open the window? Why are you interested in history? Why did he stay home? Why is the answer correct? Why do you believe him? Why do we choose this restaurant? Why is the table wet? Why don't you visit us?
How did you do that?
How will we travel there?
How can I open this box?
How often do you visit your grandparents?
How much is this book?
How was your trip?
How do they play that game?
How did he learn English?
How will she fix the computer?
How can you run so fast?
How about a cup of tea? How long is the bridge? How do we make an omelette?
How did you meet her?
How will I know the answer?
How can they get to the station?
How many students are in the class?
How tall is your father?
How do you spell your name? How did the accident happen? How will the team win? How can we save money? that movie?
How do they clean the room?
How did you finish so fast?
How will you feel tomorrow?
How can he solve the problem?
How much time do we have?
How deep is the lake?
How do you turn on the machine?
How does she become a teacher?
How will the party be?
How can I find the key?
How many apples do you want?
How wide is this road?
How do they sing that song?
How did we get lost? Travel around Japan.
How can you remember so many words?
How about a walk?
How easy is the test?
How do you use this tool?
How did he know my secret?
How will you carry the box?
How can we protect the environment?
How much water should I drink?
How heavy is your bag?
How do they build houses?
How did you spend your vacation?
How will she pass the exam?
How can I help you?
How far is the moon?
How big is the universe?
How do you study for tests?
How did the train stop?
How will I get my money back?
How can they learn quickly?
How often does it rain here?
How interesting is the story?
How do we open the window?
How did she feel about the news?
How will the concert start?
How can you draw so well?
How many hours did you sleep?
How fast is that car?
How do they treat animals?
How did you make this cake?
How will he finish the project?
How can we recycle paper?
How much food do we need?
How thick is this book? How do you write a report?
How did we get this prize?